EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Kansas City Chiefs. Ready to go now. Steven off and running in Foxborough. It's a short kick taken near the 18. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down. Mahomes now on first down. Flushed out right. Complete, the tight end Kelce. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Lawrence Guy showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. To throw, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Here's Mahomes to throw, eluding the pressure right. And they're going to bring him down, back across midfield at the 45. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position. 3.5 to go, first quarter.
Goal 50.
Let's go. He's cracked.
Hey, Charlie.
Who do you want? Who do you want? Who do you want?
Hey, 66.
They'll run it here. This is James White. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Damian Wilson in on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Let's get that ball.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. He'll be taken down well behind the line, and I think he might have just given those 4 yards right back. That second down play nets a -4.
Five. Sugar.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I will see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Hey, Alabama.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And now look at him go. He's at the 30. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Obviously, they do everything big here in Dallas, and the introduction to the Cowboys, no exception. They're set for football in Big D as their guys will do battle with the New England Patriots. Here's Kai Forbath now to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. You can't go there.
They'll run for the first time now with James White. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Michelle. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Hey, 66.
On 3rd down, Brady. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 21 yards there on 3rd down. First down, here's White. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
He's coming. Double up.
At the 50-yard line.
Check it, reload.
54, Mike.
Bravo.
Check. Watch 54. You go,
Come on.
From midfield, here's Brady. The intended receiver, Sony Michel, but now it's 3rd down. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
To throw on 3rd down, Brady. And able to find Dorsett. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big 30-yard play on 3rd. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. They'll run with White. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
No, 66.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michelle. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Slam.
On 3rd down, a run from White. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at him with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop him on 3rd down.
Hey, high 7.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. This is 3rd and goal now. 80,000 on their feet here in Arlington. We're scoreless after 1. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Check the line. Watch take the drink. Watch take the drink.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, orbit. Hey, check it.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Dorsett's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. So now Brady and the Patriots going for 2.
You gonna see me in your nightmare. Bang, 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 bang. Switch, switch, switch.
Hold 50.
Whip, 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 whip.
72.
They'll run for it with Michelle. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down, it's Elliott. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Prescott. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. This is Elliott. And an alley to run. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They get the 1st. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. From the red zone now, Prescott to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
On 2nd down, Prescott again. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jason McCourty, a safety blitz and a sack. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
So the field goal that cuts the lead in half as they, too, are able to get some points on their initial drive of the game.
Yeah, all in all, a pretty positive response, right, to the points that were scored against them. And they got a little help from their opponent anyway. Missed the conversion, so now they're just 3 back.
Forbath now to kick it away after the made field goal.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They begin with Michel on the ground, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Brady steps away to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. They do go for it. It's Brady. This is caught. It's Julian Edelman. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Alpha.
From the gun, it's Brady. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there, but it'll be 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Brady. Dancing to his left. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver. Hey, Alabama. Regular.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it.
Hey, Haywood.
Brady going to go on traffic, and it's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Prescott, a dump off to Elliott. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing, Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Pats at the line, ready to go. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here in the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second out.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
Yeah, they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Prescott to throw it. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Lawrence Guy able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Looking to throw, Prescott. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Intended that time for Cooper, and that pick just sets him up beautifully right down near the goal line.
I remember being in a defensive meeting back when I was in college, and our defensive coordinator says, we're going to call this Be Who You Are defense. D-linemen, you play the run. Linebackers, be aware of anything. And secondary, you play the pass. That way, you're all set, ready for whatever they put out there.
Recon, 152 fighter.
Watch the shot! Check 24.
Michelle going to try again. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Brady now on 3rd and goal. And this is caught. It's Edelman. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal. And finding Edelman underneath, that's a recipe for success.
Typical route for a good slot receiver, and Edelman's one of the best in the game. Knows how to go inside what one of my college coaches used to call the briar patch. Got to go in there where it's tough and make those tough catches. And not only can he do it.
And this is going to be intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at the 20. They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line. 2nd and a yard. Again, it's Elliott. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And it would appear he's going to be short of a 1st down as he stopped right around the 29. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. They'll run it with Elliott. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Jonathan Jones there to make the stop. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. picked off by Jason McCourty. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You draw forces.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And an alley to run. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That good for 22 and a first down. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Hey, 66.
And they will run it with Michel. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Now Steven Gostkowski on for the extra point. And it's up and good to make the score 13-3. Gostkowski now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. As he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
And the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
To throw is Prescott. And now he'll tuck it and run. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Here's Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Prescott now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. This to Jarwin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31. 10th carry now for Elliott. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? So they take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
They'll run on first down. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. From the 40 now on second down. Brady. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. New England on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 7. Shotgun now for Brady. Complete to Dorsett. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Brady going to throw here. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Right there. Hey, exit. Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. Alpha.
Back to throw, Brady. As a man, and it's Edelman for the Patriot touchdown. Julian Edelman there to make the grab. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
So now Brady and the Patriots going for 2.
Mark 54. Come to my work. We want it. Come to my work. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. No. Off. Check. Check hot route. Hot. Check 13. Check 13.
They'll run for it with Michelle. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Well, unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Prescott now. He's got the connection to Cooper. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Prescott. And a little floater there is incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Running with Elliott. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one. And Supreme confidence in the kicker turns to supreme failure, as that is obviously no good. And this score will stay right where it is. I got nothing after that try.
Yeah, don't even try.
I mean, he tried it for the parking lot. 23 yards on the play. They'll try to run it in with Elliott, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are able to cut into that lead. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step one, the touchdown. You need a two-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for two again. That's why teams are practicing multiple two-point plays.
We saw that Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big two-point conversions. And that one is caught. So they convert here, and don't look now, but this one's back to a one-score game. So still a little over 40 seconds to go. Time enough to put a drive together if they can get this onside kick. And the Patriots are going to recover, and that should just about assure victory. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Well, things just got interesting. They tried for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
On first down, it's Elliott. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Now he steps away. Now he'll pull it down. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was the veteran Devin McCourty. He got a hand in there to break that one up. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
He's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. But, Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA.